Good afternoon, New Canaan High School. I'm Austin Platt here for the very first time without our seniors. Today's Friday, May 29th, and in Day A. Given that we didn't have a broadcast last week, we've got double the news for you today. So, Amelie, what do you think? Should we get started?
Most definitely, Austin. I'm Amelie Linoff, relieved of weather duty again this week, but not really given that we've lost half of our class to the senior experience. Okay, seriously though, if you don't know what elected to take next year, sign up for TV broadcasting, because not only do you get to hang out with really cool people like us, but the class is also really fun. And we kind of need you because we lost all of our seniors. And speaking of seniors, if you're watching this, we're not the only ones that miss you. Let's send it over to Principal Egan because he misses you guys a lot too.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you have a great Friday today. Truthfully, it's been quite a long journey, an e-learning journey, but hopefully you guys are all doing well. We don't have a full week for the rest of the year, and that's awesome. To our seniors out there, I hope you guys are enjoying the senior experience, whether you're learning how to cook, learning how to be your best fit self, looking at an emotional journey for yourself, looking at becoming an artist, learning how to be a musician, or doing front porch photography. I truly hope that you learn a great deal on your senior experience, you enjoy it, and I look forward to reading about it in the journal. So we miss you. We will see you soon, but we truly hope you seniors enjoy this senior experience for those of you that are on it. Truthfully, it's been a great journey, and I hope you will all enjoy it.
Thanks, Mr. Egan. And seniors, I hope your first week went smoothly with all of that tough and self-directed work you guys are supposedly doing. Let's kick things off with some news, specifically our weekly town coronavirus updates. Last Wednesday, New Canaan entered Phase 1 of reopening, and so far it has been a success. Fields, courts, and restaurants have reopened, courts with attendance and restaurants with only outdoor dining. But the town opening up does not mean we can ignore social distancing protocols, so please continue to stay safe and follow the guidelines to the best of your abilities. On Monday, Health Director Mike Handler announced that New Canaan, in partnership with Stanford Health, is ready to test all residents over the age of 10 in New Canaan for both corona and its antibodies. Starting this past week, testing has been administered at Lapham Community Center in Waveney Park. It takes just 3 minutes and includes both a nasal swab and a blood draw. The cost is $140 per individual, and you must sign up ahead of time, although as of now, slots are filled through June 10th. Sign-up sheets are posted in 2-day intervals and can be found at this link, which is also in the description box below this video.
As the town returns to somewhat of the norm, I'm sure all you seniors are wondering when it's going to be your turn to shine and celebrate. While June 12th is your official last day of school, NCHS is hosting a celebration with the help of the entire town on June 15th. Starting at noon, a car parade will take place through town. Families are asked to stick to one car each, and hopefully it's an appropriately and well-decorated car. The lineup at NCHS will begin at 11:35. For all cars, the NCHS bus entrance, and once the clock strikes 12, the parade will begin. With the escorting of the New Canaan police and fire departments, senior families will start at the high school, drive through downtown, come back up to Saks, and end at Waveney. Waiting there will be faculty and staff from NCHS wishing you all the best of luck and giving their goodbyes. In order to ensure that this is successful and safe, it is asked that all families stay inside of their car at all times and follow all directions given during the parade. Now, as exciting as a police-escorted parade sounds, let's not confuse this with actual graduation. Diplomas become available on June 8th through the 18th and will be scheduled with pickup appointments and a photo shoot. The grade-wide plan is to have a live ceremony on July 31st, celebrating the class of 2020, but if that is not permitted, there will be a virtual ceremony. As we get closer to the occasion, more information will be released, so keep your ears open.
Very cool. What a great way to celebrate our seniors. There are also other people who need some cheering up at home. Because our senior centers have been hit extremely hard by the coronavirus, our senior citizens have had little to no contact with the outside community. Student Coalition has taken on a heartfelt spring project called Project Connection and are hoping to get everyone's participation. Whether it be just a picture of a card you wrote, a video of you playing the piano, or just you telling a joke, any and all submissions are appreciated. This is a great opportunity to bring our community together because human interaction is so important, especially during times like these. If you want to help brighten someone's day, please email your submissions to fiona.stevens@ncps-k12.org by next Friday.
Great idea. And here's another way to give back. You can buy a new and fancy face mask. The Rams Booster Club is selling black, red, and white face masks, each with the Rams logo on them. Although the black and red masks won't be in until for 2 weeks, you can pre-order them now at www.ncrams.com for just $15. These are 2-ply masks, which are washable and reusable. But if you want to be bougie, you can get a white 3-ply mask for $18, which is also washable and reusable. Has 2 around-the-head straps and has reduced condensation and induced comfort. After making a purchase, instructions will be sent for where and when to pick up the masks. All contactless, of course. And the best part is that by purchasing a mask, you're helping both yourself and your community, as a portion of the donations go towards New Canaan's COVID-19 response fund.
While you can totally show your NC spirit through the masks, you can also show it through a lawn sign. As the weeks go on, I've seen more and more signs around town, but not every lawn is filled yet. With this year's color run being called off, there is no large event to help raise money for the New Canaan Scholarship Foundation. This fundraiser is the only substitute. By purchasing a lawn sign for just $40, you're directly helping our seniors. So please visit www.nchs-sf.org today to buy your sign or make a direct donation.
This week was the kickoff of the senior experience, and because of that, clubs and classes with seniors in high positions need to find replacements. To begin with, student coalition elections are here. While usually speeches are filmed in the NCTV studio, that's not the case this year, and we're also not able to watch the videos all together in class. But nothing, not even a pandemic, can stop our NCHS Stuco. Speeches were released today with voting ballots, and all votes must be made by next Wednesday, June 3rd. While NCTV is not hosting a broadcast next week, we will be making a special segment to announce the winners, so stay tuned. And remember, it is your responsibility as a member of the student body to watch all the videos of your peers and afterwards vote on who you would like to best represent both your grade and your school as a whole. Lastly, good luck to everyone running.
Also, as we say goodbye to our seniors, we say goodbye to the current editors-in-chief of the Courant. Thank you, Alexander Hart and Sky Curran, for all the work over the years. The Courant has just announced a new executive council for next year, and I've heard they're already hard at work. Congrats to Charles Brossi, Lauren Doherty, Madison Grenauer, Alina Nasrudin, Hannah Tiller, and Olivia West. NCTV's own Alex Kerr zoomed with them earlier this week, so let's see what their plans are for the Courant next year.
The first thing that we're going to try and do is make sure that everyone kind of has like this well-rounded basis. We're going to try and make sure that everyone knows how to do a little bit of everything.
We want to like expand the paper, so like promoting it in town like to be like a lot more fun and have a lot more participation.
What are you guys most excited about?
I mean, I think we can all agree that our class is very motivated and strives to produce amazing content. So I feel like we're all just really excited to continue working with such a great team next year.
We're really lucky this year that we do have 6 editor-in-chiefs instead of just 2. We'd love to just expand the paper and get more people reading it.
What are you guys going to miss most about having Sky and Alexandra as your 2 editors?
Those 2 girls were really helpful to our class and such good leaders. Having 2 editors instead of 6 is a lot on their backs, and I really admire them for that.
I learned so much from them like over the years, and they were so supportive, so I'm really going to miss that.
Congrats, guys. It seems like you have a great year planned ahead of you.
Seniors, while you may be off the hook in all your regular classes, minus you NCTV kids, you still have work to do. Don't forget to check your email every Wednesday for your weekly senior project question. Complete your daily journal and keep up those 4 hours of daily work.
For those of you who signed up for the Rams basketball tournament, it has unfortunately been called off due to the lack of signups. But that doesn't mean you guys still can't play. Why not get a group of friends together and make a small tournament of your own? Now that the town is reopened and the weather is getting very nice, get outside and shoot some hoops with friends, following social distance guidelines to the best of your abilities, of course.
I know you all followed our instructions last week to view the New Age Film Festival films, but now it's time to vote. Before casting your own, make sure to watch all the submissions in that specific category and then vote through the Google form labeled "Click here to vote." Voting closes after this Monday, June 1st, so this weekend is your last chance. And if you're stuck on what to choose for the open film, just saying, I heard that NCTV submission, top 5 players of the winter season, is a good one. But as for regular voting, there are 3 jurors as usual, all NCHS graduates: Bart Courtwright, Jenny Levine, and Michael McCusker. Good luck to everyone who entered.
Gotta say, Amelie, I'm pretty partial to NCTV's top 5 plays of the winter season. And we have one of the voices behind those calls right now, the one, the only Ian Nicholas, who is here to fill us in on any sports news. Ian?
Thanks, Austin, but I don't think we need to ask them to. My Rams sports report fans are loyal ones. Though, that's not my focus for today. Well, same old here. No sports, so instead, we'll continue to honor our senior star athletes that we would have seen playing this spring. I'm Ian Nicholas, and this is your Rams sports report. Last broadcast, Dylan Pescator highlighted our lacrosse seniors and where some of them will continue their athletic careers next year. This week, I'll begin by focusing on track and field. Let's start with the boys. Their senior captains this season would have been NCTV's own graphic wizard Ryan Lytle, heading to Babson, Henry Poley, who's playing basketball at Colby, Ishan Tiagi, and Matt Reggione. The other seniors we're celebrating include another NCTV graphic stud, Andrew Galois, Andrew Charcalis, a third Andrew in Andrew Morris, who's going to Washington and Lee for football, James Danby Gilman, Oliver Frank, Hudson Nelliman, Jack Hines, Emilio De La Vega, Thomas Welch, Joel Fagundes, and both Nick and Stephen Hoagie. That's a lot of seniors. As for the girls, their captains would have been Naomi Semino and Georgia Stewart. The other senior stars we're honoring include Sophie Curcio, who's continuing her career at Springfield, Isabella Orlando, Jojo O'Brien, Tatiana Banarki, Ishan Teradasai, and Megan Reggione. Best of luck to you all, girls. And lastly, for this week at least, we'll honor our studs of the hardwood. No, I'm not talking about basketball. I'm talking about boys volleyball. The senior captains for this upcoming season had some big-time names: Peter Herron, Aaron Fishman, John Hall, and Adrian Davis. NCTV also had a senior V-ball stud in AJ Boyd, and the team's remaining seniors included Colin Bones Russo, Greg Corson, and Finn Stanley. Sorry you lost your season, guys, but hey, maybe you can get into beach volleyball over the summer. And to wrap things up for this report, I'm going to be telling you about a special former NCHS alumni who been doing some terrific things as a lacrosse player at UVA, the University of Virginia. And don't worry, I'm not talking again about Michael Kraus. I'm talking about a current junior, Jackson Apel, who last Thursday was named the 2020 Yardley Reynolds Love Unsung Hero Award recipient for D1 men's lacrosse. The honor is given to a player who demonstrates dedication, integrity, humility, hard work, community service, leadership, kindness, and sportsmanship. Congrats, Jackson. That's a great honor. The NC community should have seen this coming, though. During his senior season at NCHS back in 2017, Jackson was once named News 12's ONS Scholar Athlete of the Week. He starred in both football and lax in NC and followed in his father's footsteps, playing for Virginia Lacrosse. His father was a 2-time All-American at UVA, and now Jackson is racking up the awards as well. His father was also a terrific youth football coach to me, always pumping me up, even though, for lack of a better word, I stunk. At least you have some awesome athletes to coach in your own family, Mr. Apel. Now for some professional sports news, and thank the Lord we might get some live sports back sooner rather than later. The NHL's 2014 playoff format is set, and the NBA and MLB continue to work out their plans for the future. And NASCAR's on right now if you're into NASCAR. I was more a fan of Pixar's awesome car movies. Have a great weekend, NCHS, and I'll see you next week for our final broadcast of the year.
Last broadcast of the year? Wow, that means summer is right around the corner. Well, let's send it over to our weather woman for this week to see if Mother Nature agrees with that. McKenna?
Thanks, Amelie. I'm not sure how Mother Nature feels about this summer being so close. This past week has been a bit all over the place, but this weekend's looking a lot calmer. What's up, New Canaan High School? I'm McKenna Usher, here to give you this weekend's weather. We woke up this morning with a lot of rain, accompanied by some scattered thunderstorms with temps starting out in the mid-60s. Showers will let up for a bit around noon, but unfortunately, thunderstorms will start up again in the early afternoon. Despite the stormy weather, the temps will be pretty warm, reaching up into the high 70s as the day goes on. Because of the scary thunderstorms outside, today will be an awesome day to stay inside and make sure your pets are okay. On Saturday, it's not looking much better. Temps start in the high 60s and thunderstorms will continue throughout the morning. As the day continues, thunderstorms will finally stop and the rain will begin. But hey, at least there's no thunder. Temps will reach into the high 70s, so today is another perfect day to stay inside and catch up on some e-learning. As for Sunday, this is looking to be the nicest day of the weekend. Similar to Friday and Saturday, temps will reach up to the 70s, accompanied by some sunny skies. No rain today, so finally you can head outside this weekend, go for a nice walk, and soak up the much-needed sun. Looking into next week, the trend of rain will luckily find itself elsewhere, while most days are looking to be sunny skies. But don't let this fool you, as it will get a tiny bit colder, with temperatures holding steady in the mid-60s. Thanks, guys, and have a great weekend. Back to you, Amelie.
Thanks, McKenna. It really doesn't feel like summer is just 8 school days away, but this weather is trying to convince me otherwise. Now before we go, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to only one person this week, Izzy Nesbitt. Now we have one more broadcast for the year, June 12th, so if you have any news to be mentioned, please email us at nctv78@gmail.com, follow us on Twitter at nctv78, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel at nctv78. This has been Amelie Lenoff.
And I'm Austin Platt. If you haven't already, make sure to check out all the new content we're producing each week. Yesterday, episode 14 of Beyond the Whistle aired, featuring Dan Duggan, the New York Giants beat writer for The Athletic. As a matter of fact, the Beyond the Whistle podcast is not only available on our YouTube as usual, but is now on Spotify. I'm sure you guys are sick of watching us by this point, so now you can just listen in. By the way, just because I wasn't on sports this week doesn't mean I'm still doing work behind the scenes. Ian, Harvey, and myself hosted an interview with 1994 NCHS graduate and famous country musician Jamie McLean from the Jamie McLean Band, which came out on the channel on Tuesday. We leave you now with some of our seniors saying what they will miss most about school. Have a great weekend, NCHS.
One thing I'm going to miss about NCHS is the track team and the coaches who have supported me all throughout the past 4 years.
What I'm going to miss most about the high school is all the incredible teachers and of course all my amazing friends.
I'm going to miss all the faculty members and staff at the high school who've supported me the last 4 years, especially my counselor, Mr. Willett.
What I'll miss most about the high school is the people and the memories they allowed me to make. Playing for the high school soccer team is something that I will forever miss.
Something that I'm going to miss about being at NCHS is definitely the people in the community, the students and teachers. Everyone was so kind and welcoming, and if you needed help, someone was always there, and it was definitely a great place to spend the last 4 years.
What I'm going to miss most about NCHS is how all my teachers were always so willing to go out of their way to help me when I needed it, and they were always there to just check in and see how I was doing in life in general.
The thing I'm going to miss the most about NCHS is how motivated everyone is, whether that be in sports or in academics. Most of the time it's actually both. I'm going to miss how willing everyone is to help one another succeed.
I'm going to miss the spirit, the sense of community, and of course all of my teachers and friends.